Hello bros, I'm M.Bro and this is Bad End. Today we'll be continuing our journey, so without further talking, let's proceed into the game. So for what I remember, we've met at the school which Kiko was attending, a guy named Joe, and he supposedly is going to the hospital which she's currently residing, because she was hit by a car. And we are about to follow him. And actually, when I finished, because I didn't say that on my last episode, when we finished, when I actually finished recording, I kind of like rethoughts about what happened, and kind of this guy for me is a bit suspicious. So I'm just saying this right now. So let's see if I'm correct about it. Because something tells me he's not the one we should trust, but we will see that, I guess, very very soon. So let's go ahead. We took the bus and 20 minutes later we arrived in front of the huge hospital. Alright. Iwasaki's hospitalized here. That's right. Oh, his name is Akira, and Shijo is his last name. Shijo makes his way inside the hospital quickly. Since she's a comatose patient, we can't just get into her room without permission. I told the receptionist that I was a friend of Iwasaki. I sat down and was told to wait until we were called. Why hasn't she woken up yet? The operation was a success. Even with the condition of her injuries, they say she should at least be conscious. They think she may have suffered further brain damage. But in the end, the doctor doesn't know the true reason. It's quite possible that Iwasaki was a part of this whole bad end mess. Shijo and I neared closer to her bed. Wow. She looks exactly like in the game. The Kyuuhei Iwasaki hair looked identical to the one in the game. In the hospital bed, she looked dead except for the slow rhythmic breathing. Her face was clean but gaunt. It's no surprise that she lost a lot of weight after being hospitalized for several months now. When did you last see her? It's really a shame for you to have to see her again in this condition. It's been a while. I can't tell him the truth. He wouldn't believe me. I was in disbelief that she was sitting here in this condition and unable to talk. Kyuuhei Iwasaki actually exists. Everything that she was in the game, personality-wise, was complete opposite of her real-life persona. Well, you just think that's based on what Akira told you. You can't say that, but just seeing her doing nothing. And as I said before, the guy is, I don't know, I wouldn't trust him. On top of that, she's in a comatose state and has been hospitalized for several months. What does this all mean? So what are you going to do? Are you seeing her a little longer? I nodded with a nonchalant sigh. It doesn't look like Iwasaki will be coming around anytime soon, but at least I know she exists. I do want to try and get more information, so I decided to stick around a bit longer. How did you and Iwasaki meet? She's my girlfriend's best friend. As being such, I got the opportunity to hang out with her a lot. I see. I'll be honest, I'm not surprised he has a girlfriend. He looks intelligent and has a particular charm and easy to get along with. I'm not surprised in the least. To tell you the truth, I didn't walk this way to visit Kyuko. Huh? I was on my way to see my girlfriend. The hospital was on the way, so I figured I would show you. Oh, I see. Well, thank you very much, and I apologize for making her wait. No, it's fine. I wasn't in my particular hurry. The fact of matter is, Kana isn't Kana. The fact of matter is Kana is unconscious as well. What? My world shook the moment I heard the name. Wait, what's her full name? It's Kana Mihashi. She also was involved in a similar accident several months back. Kana Mihashi. So she's a close friend of Kyuko, so they both were involved in accidents just like what happened in the game. So the accident was the cause of Mihashi's coma too. I swallowed nervously. This is just so messed up. I'm confused as ever. Is it okay if I come with you to visit her? Well, since she's a friend of yours... Sorry guys. Well, since she's a friend of your friend, I don't see why not. We opened the door and entered the sick room of Kanamihashi. Oh my god. There's no mistaking it. It was Kanamihashi. Her complexion and physical appearance is just like Iwasaki, a pretty face but gaunt due to the several months of being in a coma in a hospital bed. This is unbelievable. Damn it. Shijo shook his head sadly with tears forming in his eyes. His girlfriend hasn't awoken in several months. I can only imagine what he's going through. Do you know what was going on before she was in the accident? She ran out in the middle of the road. I can't believe that she would be so careless. But I'm partially responsible as well. Yeah? No, it's nothing. He feels responsible too. What the hell does that mean? If Shijo is putting on a show, then there's a good actor. I would do anything to get Kana to wake up. There's nothing I could say to him. I decided it was time to be on my way. Thanks again for letting me visit Mihashi. Oh, it's no problem. Overall, it seems like he's a good guy. He has good character, so it comes to no surprise that people tend to like him. Hey, do you mind if I swap email address and mobile numbers with you? Well, just in case I have a question. Well, sure, I guess. He probably didn't expect that being this was the first time we had met. He was hesitant to respond. But this was very important to get because he was a good friend with Iwasaki. Now I can get in touch anytime. Take care. Thanks. The situations that I never thought could be imaginable were happening. I'll go home for now to cool off my brain. This is so weird. This is going so weird, guys. I can't even tell, like, I don't even have any theory, like, how this is going to finish. Like, seriously, I'm in the middle of nowhere right now. That evening, I began peering through the information in my head. Kigo Iwasaki and Kana Mihashi were both involved in the same traffic accident and are now in comatose. Around that time, the game Bad End came into existence. Iwasaki is the main character and Mihashi is supposedly her best friend. Was their consciousness sealed away due to something involving the game? Despite what it sounds like, it will make sense in a way. I just couldn't think of too many other things it could possibly be. It's too much to think it was all coincidence. Then who the hell is behind this dreadful game? Who is truly responsible for putting Iwasaki and Mihashi in a comatose state? I don't have enough information yet. The only thing I can do is continue playing the game. I'm slowly encroaching on the truth. I will see if I shine some light on more of the story. I opened the mobile phone and started Bad End. I don't really know what to think about this. Today's Saturday, a holiday. I have no plans and probably will just stay home. Mom and Dad are home. They are home, so I shouldn't worry so much. So I'll just stay inside today and tomorrow. Well, but I can't stay here forever with the weekends being school and whatnot. What is the real reason I'm being purged by the freak? I swear I'll find out one day. No problem. If I put my thoughts together, I know I can figure it out. I went out with several guys, but only because I wanted to become popular with everyone. But Kana seems to believe there might be a guy that really likes me. This guy just so happens to not take rejection lightly. In which case, the angry guy's grudge becomes wrath. Is it really after my life? It's true that I have turned down a lot of boys, but I never did anything to get murdered over. That is absurd. But it's not unusual for a psychologically unstable person to go off and kill someone over a love affair. It's a call from Kana. I push the call button slowly. Hello? Kyuko, what are you doing today? Nothing. I'm just lazing around the house. That's not healthy. Why don't we hang out today? Maybe somewhere outside and enjoy the weather. Outside? I understand your nerves are on edge, but you will feel a lot better once you get some fresh air. So do you want to go? Kana knows me too well. I'm really not an indoors type. But my nerves are about to shoot over the whole cursed shadow thing. The safest choice is to probably just stay in. What do I decide to do? I'm gonna save again. And to be honest, I don't really know what to choose. Let's stay home. I was too nervous. I decided I was going to stay home. Kana, I'm sorry, but I just want to rest up at home for the next few days. Come on, don't make me have to drag you along. She sounded disappointed. I've never turned down one of Kana's invitations before. Please forgive me. I will make it up to you Monday, and we will do whatever you want. Okay? Sounds good. I hang up the phone. Exhaustion rocks my body. I can't keep avoiding my friends over this whole mess. I have to find out what the hell is happening and find out fast. I decided that I will do what it takes. Alright. And that was it? Okay, I cleared it. How long will my luck hold out? It's so nerve-wracking. I don't know how much more I can take of this. Both methods of escape from the shadow were different in each scenario this go around. Huh? I just had a thought. What is this nervousness I'm feeling? The relation between Iwasaki and the cursed shadow. Wait, that can't be. No, I'm just thinking too hard. I pushed the thoughts from my head for the time being. So what should I do now? Should I tell Shijou about the circumstances behind Bad End? I'll do anything to get Kana to wake up. That's what he said. I would like someone's cooperation in this. It might not be such a bad idea. His lover Mihashi and her best friend Iwasaki, if only he knew that Bad End was responsible for it all. Do you think he will cooperate if I tell him? But I really don't want to drag anyone else into this mess. One mistake could cost a person their life. I have to choose without being careless. I decide to sleep on that decision for now. Alright. Kyuuhei. The sound of low, moaning voices. Those dead voices are back again. Don't stop. Don't stop. Kyuuhei. Don't quit. Don't leave us. Keep going. Don't stop. Damn it! Go away! Leave me alone! Make them stop! Yuji, you don't have to do this. You don't have to tell me. I won't give up because I will avenge you. I swear it! Then I woke up. My body was drenched in a cold sweat. I stood up and balanced myself to keep from swaying. My head was still reeling from the dream. Between Yuji's death and playing through Bad End, my mind is on overdrive and it's taken its toll. Each time I fall asleep, I have the same dream. It's probably just from all the mental exhaustion. But I can't give up. No matter how much I sulk, I have to clear the game. Yeah, that's true. The after-school chimes rings and I stand up from my desk. Are you alright? You look exhausted. Well, the new math formulas we have to memorize are talking to its tool. I came up with something to not give away my obvious anxiety. Okay. To my dismay, Kanama didn't dig any further. Now that I'm thinking about it, what should I do now? One person has been on my mind, Akira Shijou. He's a friend of Iwasaki that is praying incessantly that Mihashi wakes up from her coma. It would seem that he would definitely be interested in Bad End, since it's what caused their current dilemmas. After all, someone to cooperate with the investigation would lighten the mental load. But there is always the danger that he could die if I involve him. In short, Shiju's life may well end if he cooperates with me. What do I do? Should I meet with Shijou or not? Another choice. Actually, I'm still thinking what will happen if we choose to go out with Kana, so I'm gonna do another save file then. Maybe actually... Okay, and the third one. Something tells me we actually have to meet him to proceed. I'm not really sure about it. Let's not meet and let's see how it goes. No, I'll do it alone. After all, this is my problem and mine alone. I shouldn't put anyone else's lives in danger. Now that that's decided, there's only one way to go, forward. The sun finally set, and soon it was nightfall. Okay, let's do this. I loaded up Bad End. How much will I figure out after playing tonight? We're about to find out. It's Monday. My body felt a little better now that I had some rest, but it's definitely not 100%. I need to start soon. If I keep putting it off, I'll never figure out a solution to this dilemma. If I rest too much, I will eventually just give up. First of all, let's take Kana's advice. I did mess around with a lot of guys and had ditched quite a few in the past. Kana thinks that maybe the wrath from one of the boys having a grudge against me was the trigger for this whole fiasco. I'm not sure this is the truth, but it certainly is a real possibility. I don't really have a choice. I have to try anything at this point. Okay, we will stop messing around with the boys and throwing them off. Somehow I feel that isn't going to be possible for you. Really? Really? Even though I went out with the way to take your advice. Well, whatever you do is up to you, right? I've practically run out of steam at this point. I don't know what else to tell you. Having said that, Kana left the classroom. Anyways, I intend to make good on my promise. I won't mess around with guys' hearts any longer. Right then. Can I have a word with you, Kyuko? The person who addressed me was... Oh, hi, Akira. Akira? Oh, hi, Akira. Kana just left a few minutes ago, probably for the restroom. Well, I need to speak to you for a moment. This is Akira Shijou and Kana's boyfriend. Since he's my best friend's crush, I'm graced with his presence quite often. But didn't Kyuko said to Kana that she messed with Akira as well? Because I remember at the beginning, like they were, Kana was like saying I can't recall the whole thing, but I kind of like remember like she was Kyuko was saying to Kana that she messed with Akira before Kana and Akira started to go together. So actually they have some connection they had some connection. This is getting really weird, guys. I need to meet with you in private to discuss something about Kana. Will you meet me after school? I will treat us to a cake. A private discussion for what? Akira is a handsome guy and the girls flock over him. I never thought I would be invited out for a cake by Akira. Even though he's dating already, it feels good to be invited by him. Wait, should I do this? I may find out some important information or advice. This may not be such a bad idea. What should I do? Wow. Alright, another save. Let's put it on 5. Guys, I will finish my episode right here. I cannot wait to record my next episode just to find out how this goes. This is getting really interesting, and I have some thoughts and ideas about this game and how it will be developed. I think we are past 2 hours of recording, so I think we're somewhere close to the ending. As I read the reviews, the game's about 1-2 hours, so we are about to finish the game. So maybe a few more episodes and that's it. But still, I'm pretty excited to see how this goes. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for even more materials from me. And I will see you next time. Bye then. Cheers.